off the main road, through the forest. Apparently we're going to pass through an old military training ground that's now I think used by the police for training exercises. Hopefully I'll spot it. Apparently it looks just like a bit of a village, but it's deserted. So let's see if we can find that amongst the leaping gazelles. Well, this is proper forest now. Really nice actually riding through here. The road surface is a little bit iffy, but nice and open, these bends as well, the sort of light as I mentioned before, so lovely riding. People are saying although he lives around here, he doesn't live too far away from here. He only discovered this particular pass recently. Even though he's been here all his life, he says he's still finding routes that he hadn't ridden before. Gotanice. I wonder if this is the training village. There's a lot of signs for police. Don't know. Looks like a normal village to me. There's the police. We're actually down there. Yeah, there's a village there. Look to our left. Looks like there's lots of buildings that are empty looking. Maybe that was it, we'll see. More leaping gazelles to look forward to. Excellent. Now the landscape's starting to open out. Look at this blue sky. Loving it. Kochevska Reka. For those following on the map. So I suspect, in fact, this is the start of the pass that Peter was talking about, because we just passed a sign again when the camera wasn't rolling that said that it was open, implying that maybe in the winter when it's perhaps snowy up here it does close. Anyway, we'll see what it's got to offer. Once again, beautiful smell of pines up here. Impressive looking building there. I wonder what that's all about. Something official. Twisters for 4K. Actually, it does remind me very much of Canada here. The trees and the smells. It's a bit like riding through the Rockies or somewhere. And that is a good thing. Nice to be riding a bit in the shade now as well. Just keeping those temperatures at bay a little bit. Well, it's so much more comfortable riding today than it was yesterday. It's about 10 degrees cooler today than it was yesterday, and it's still 25 degrees. It's just perfect now. Wow, stunning views. Just off to my right there, I don't know if you glimpsed it on the camera, but it's just like forest and mountains as far as the eye can see. Completely different sort of landscape to what I'm used to. I think we are due a viewpoint up here that we can stop at and take some snappage, so looking forward to that. Well, I can feel a Bruce moment coming on. Just look at that. What a gorgeous part of the world. Yeah, Pete's found a blinder here. He's played a blinder with his routing. There's no way I would have found this pass on my own. Borovec is where we've just come through. B-O-R-O-V-E-C if you're following on the map, and that's where this pass runs. I can't remember the name of the pass, but it's part of the word is S-T-R-M-A, Sturma, something like that. Sturmovec, maybe that's the name of the pass. anyway, we just passed another one of those signs saying that the pass is open, which I'm glad about, as we appear to be on it. It's an absolutely cracking ride though. If you do find yourself in Slovenia, in this part of it, do try and hunt it out. It's been absolutely gorgeous. Life doesn't get much better than this, does it? Close up. Bit of off-road action there. Why would you want to do that though when you can do this? Some sort of... It's the squirrel I've been longing for. It was black. It looked like a squirrel, but I don't know what it was. It wasn't a squirrel, obviously, some sort of marmot or something. So I think this is the top part of the pass now. It's actually called Sturma Riba. There's a sign there that said welcome. I wondered if we've crossed into Croatia now. Could well have done. Right, 40%, dropping down the other side of the Sturma Riba pass. Riba spelt R-E-B-E-R. And Sturma, I think it was S-T-Y-R-M-A, something like that. I don't know what's that fella up to. More encouraging signs of zigzaggy roads coming up. Okay, yeah, we're in the downhill part now. Some serious looking hairpins here. Oh yes, check that review out. That is amazing. That is the best forested view I've seen since the Trollstigen in Norway, which was pretty special too. But I'll tell you what, this isn't far off. I mean, on a day like this, look, beautiful weather. Because we've got a bit of height, the temperature's dropped down now to very pleasant 22 degrees centigrade. Blue skies, amazing forested countryside, hairpins, putting miles on somebody else's bike. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Loving this. This is what life is all about, isn't it? All these hairpins down, it's a bit like blooming Stelvio Pass. Oh, now look at this view. Amazing cliff edge up ahead. Wow. Oh, motorcycling doesn't get much better than this, does it? Look at this. As ever, GoPro footage doesn't do it justice. You've got to come here yourself and have a look. Definitely the highlight of the trip so far, I think. It's just the vastness of it. I think these hairpins are definitely first gear numbers. Little blue sign here says 13, look. Does that mean we got 13 to go, or that is number 13? Oh no, look, this one says 14. So the latter. And we're at 715 metres apparently. So what's that? That's about 20... No, it can't be 700 metres, surely. What are we doing now? Maybe we can get another snap here. Well, check out this this view. Absolutely stunning here. We've stopped on this just off this hairpin. Check out that road. And these hairpins just continue for some time, as I was saying. And there's the view. Look at this. Just forest as far as the eye can see. I can hear some Harleys. Amazing. Right, I'm going to go and ask Pete all about it. There's the machines, the V-Strom that Martin's on. Here's Pete's Africa Twin and the mighty Cross Tourer. Right, what intel can you give us then? So what we got here?
We got the Croatian reception, so
Okay.
I cannot show you the satellite pictures. This is the bad part.
So is this Croatia we're looking at then?
We are looking Croatian.
In fact, are we in Croatia
hills.
now? Did we cross the border,
no,
did I see?
no.
Okay, not quite.
Now we are just on the border.
Yep.
We're riding along actually on the same line. The
Yep.
line of the border is the river usually.
Okay.
And in this case it is. And we'll be riding on the right side of the river.
Yep.
Then we will cross the Croatian side where the border is. It's
Okay.
across the river. But actually we are now looking all the Croatian side.
That is an amazing view, isn't it?
And
And what a road!
We're in the centre of the bear territory as well.
Oh no, let's not wander back here too far.
Yeah.
You haven't got any sandwiches on you, have you?
Notice the sign, no parking, no picnic.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Because
because of that.
there's the bear crossing.
Oh
And
right.
you also notice the people there stopped.
I saw that little squirrel thing, whatever that was, that little
Yeah,
black thing.
it
What was that,
was,
like a marmot
it
or
was
something?
a squirrel.
It was, but black.
Yeah, black. We have black and brown.
Wow, that's pretty rare, isn't
We
it?
have grey.
We only have grey.
Yeah.
They're rubbish grey ones. Black and brown are much better. Well, we do have brown on the Isle of Wight, to be fair, and there are a few, I think, in Scotland. Just for any Isle of Wight viewers that might be watching.
Is it the red squirrel that's
It's red actually. Yeah, it's not brown.
Like
Technically
fox.
it's red. Yeah. Thank goodness we've got our squirrel facts sorted out. Right then. So we're going to head along the border then to a Croatian lunch stop. Is that the plan?
That's the
Because my
plan.
stomach is telling me
Yeah.
it
And
might be time for. I missed out on the bacon this morning.
you didn't have enough eggs. You only
Yeah.
had 2. You should have had 3.
Is that what you cut down, haven't you, by 50%? Well done, you. You're looking trim on
I
it.
actually had 2 eggs this morning, and
Did you?
I'm suffering now.
Brilliant. Right, onwards and downwards then.
Yeah.
Well, that was a cracking little stop there. And again, a few snaps, which hopefully came out okay. Just check this out. So we're up at, as I say, 700 odd metres, so about 2,100 feet, or 664 metres now, judging by that sign. And did a big descent. I just took a bit of advice off of Martin, who you may recall is also a riding instructor. And he reckons going down these hairpins second gear with a bit of back brake, so I tried it there and it works an absolute treat. I had been going around some in first. The back brake just keeps the whole thing a bit more in balance. Seems to work. Hello, turning off perhaps? No, we're not. Yes, we are. I don't know. Oh, a lovely smell of food there. So the next bit of excitement, I think, is going to be crossing that Croatian border, which we haven't quite done yet. I saw that sign there and thought we may have crossed in inadvertently, but it's not that straightforward apparently. We will find out. So we made it to the bottom of the path, which was absolutely cracking. 12% decline as we came down. This looks like this could well be. This could be a border maybe. Look, there's a barbed wire fence. Looks border-like. Better turn the camera off here because we're going to have to show the passport and stuff. Well, that was trouble-free. Trouble-free, very nice. Police lady checked our passports. And through we came. So here we go, Croatia then. Republika Croatia, we'll assume that says. We're in. Big barbed wire fence between Croatia and Slovenia is amazing. Can't remember if I mentioned before, but when we crossed the border when we came from the airport in Zagreb, Similarly big old border there, just in an attempt to stop illegal immigrants working their way up through the Adriatic countries. Anyway, so this is Croatia. Amazing view ahead of a big cliff face. Another country I can tick off my list that I've ridden a bike in. Brilliant. Bit of a bonus as far as I'm concerned. Next crucial and critical part of our adventure is to find somewhere that's open on a Sunday for us to have a nice lunch. Always high on my list of priorities. Plesky, P-L-E-S-C-E. Wow, very nicely kept Croatian village. I can see some bikes parked up here. I was going to say it's a biker cafe, but I don't think they have that concept. Everywhere's friendly to bikes here. I can see the thought processes. Is there room for us to park? Or not? No, maybe not. Stick them there, that'll work. Lunchtime. How nice is this?
Cheaper than Slovenia.
Okay, so Martin's dinner has arrived.
It has, yes.
Look at that.
So what are you
Just a
gonna
light, just a light. Very good. So we appear to have a bit of chicken there. You think? A bit of what's that there? What could that be? Any thoughts?
This is
Anyway,
have? Out of a
Ivor.
bottle.
Anyway, that's mine there. The veg, all right? Let's go for it. Don't hold back anymore. I can
Enjoy.
sense you being polite. I'm gonna have to break my own rule and have a chip. Well, Martin, you've enjoyed that, haven't you?
It was very nice.
That was very good, wasn't it? It was good.
How was your salad?
Very nice, yeah, yeah. I've left a bit of it, look. Well, what a cracking little lunch stop that was. Number one, the weather is absolutely beautiful now. Look at this sky, it's amazing. Lovely temperature as well. 36 it's saying on there at the moment. I don't think it's quite that hot, surely. Maybe it's because the bike's been in the sun again. Great food, good fun. Lovely setting. I think that's going on the CM Tours list for future ref. Brilliant. Right, so another hour's ride through some more lovely mountainous forested type territory apparently. Out of Croatia, back into Slovenia is the next part of the mission. So I've got my passport at the ready. Let's hope the next border is just as straightforward as the one coming in here was. Gosh, listen to me, it makes me sound like a proper adventure motorcyclist there, doesn't it? Gnarly, eat your heart out. Oh, that border, piece of cake. And not a carnet de passage in sight. How beautiful is this country? Very much indeed is what I'd say. So the lunch we had, just in case you're interested in prices in Croatia, I don't know if that's representative of the whole country, obviously we've just come in the top of it, but it's a different currency, it's not euro, so it's not an accurate pricing, but we worked out it was about a tenner a head. So a drink and a meal, 10 quid. Can't really complain at that, can you? Even Jeff and Dan would probably say that was quite good value. And those guys are tight, I can tell you. Right, I'm going to settle back, relax. I'll speak to you on. People in the UK drive for hundreds of miles just to go to Cheddar Gorge, which is a beauty spot in Somerset. A gorge that you can ride through. It's very nice there. I've done it myself. But it's nowhere near as nice as this. And this is just a random road at the top of Croatia. Here you've got steep cliffs, you've got waterfalls, forests. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm always banging on about how nice Scotland is, and then when I went to Norway, it finally got eclipsed and said that Norway was like Scotland turned up to 11, which I stand by, and it is a beautiful place to ride. But I'll tell you what, this ain't far behind. Look at it. And of course, the beauty of this, unlike Scotland and Norway, So chances are you're going to get nice weather when you come here. And as I was saying earlier, it's considerably cheaper when you get here. I've got to seriously add these former Yugoslav states onto the TMF family holiday schedule, I think. There's nothing not to like. The food's good, the scenery is amazing, the people are lovely, prices are great. What more do you want?